Man. Big man.
Stories can only be told truthfully by people who was there. Any reason? One party is more favored over another. Their version of the story is the truth. You see how that shit works? Is it me? Or the orange juice only tastes good with champagne in it? Favored another. Cheers, nigga. Hey, look. Highly favored, I ain't favored enough. I went swimming when the sailing was rough. Swore ran, I never wavered. I'm tailored, even wearing the cuffs. I know the growth really tearing you up. It's kinda crazy how you hit my line crying and shit. But you the last on, scared of your shadow. You the nigga they crashed on. Passenger seat with my wife whipping the ass on. I'm the type of problem you pass on, you live longer. I don't die, I just get stronger. Call my shot, 6 holes in the table, it's still 4 corners. You was never built for this life, you let them walk on you. I make them walk, or they all goners. You rather talk your way out of some shit, nigga, that talk foreign. See everything in this force soaring. I never seen a shot, I ain't like you, nigga, I love scoring. Oh, now you with them niggas, guess you love whoring. Remember it was us, all had a dream. Dust on the balance beam, trust over tragedy. Now it's all subs and shade, bringing the casualties. I navigate a war zone real casually. Let me chill, I'm on some next shit. I see you put your Hancock on the death wish. Suicide, you at the top of my checklist. We can start after breakfast, nigga.
Woo, man, brother.
Wow. Listen, man, I performed that for the first time on October 2nd in LA at the end of our Rapport Noir show, Black Flag show. And man, like halfway through that verse, I got emotional. You know what I mean? I was able to get the whole thing off, but like just that moment within itself was like surreal.
Definitely, man.
And I knew prior to releasing that project that me and Rand had something. I knew we had something.
That joint flow like water, man.
Yeah, it felt good. Listen, we got it done in about a month. The way me and Rand worked together, you know what I'm saying? Everything just fell in line. You know what I'm saying? It didn't take much effort at all.
Wow.
You kind of know that everything falling in place. Like you send something off, the feature come back in 2 days, this, that, and the third. Everything just clicked like every time. Like it's like the whole time we did that project, the stars was aligned. Like the whole process. Even on some last minute shit. Like, you know, boom. Let's do this. I want to get Ason on this. Boom. 45 minutes later, Ason like, yo, check your mail. That type of shit. That's my brother though. So you know what I'm saying?
All day, man. Yo,
yeah,
that's absolutely the greatest feeling, brother.
Yeah, that's how we work with each other. If Ason sent me something right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it done and get in the studio. We're gonna get that shit to Ason ASAP.
That's the only way to be, man. But yo, folks, man, that voice we hear right now is M.A.V. Yo, we want to welcome to Let's Chop It Up with Zaz. We got my man M.A.V. today. What's going on, fam?
Peace, beloved. What's good?
Oh, man, everything is amazing, man. I appreciate you taking the time out to come on the show today, man.
Thank you for having me.
But I got to start with this, my brother. You know, in Spanish, they say you got to take the food. If you're cooking a lot of food and you have someone that's coming to the house, but they're not getting to the house by the time the food is getting served, my parents will always say, we got to keep his food apart. Take his or her food out. So when they get here, they'll have something to eat.
Good.
You feel me? Now you, my brother, to you, from me to you in hip hop, that's how I feel about you. You know
Oh
what I
wow.
mean?
I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that, bro.
The way you carry yourself, man. Even when I reach out to you, I've reached out to you many times, and your responses has always been positive and very genuine. You know what I'm saying? And I think that when you act like that, you could do anything, man. Because anybody wouldn't who wouldn't want to work with you? Who wouldn't want to do something done, business wise, music wise, whatever the case is, personal, relationship, anything. You
Yo, a
know?
young man hit me today and was like, listen, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna call you Unc. And this is why I'm gonna call you. He said, this is why I'm gonna call you Unc. He was like, my mother always would tell me, if you can't get nothing out of the music that you listen to, because I'm assuming that his mom isn't really the biggest fan of hip hop. She said that if you can't get anything out of the music that you're listening to, you shouldn't be listening to it. And he played her Breakfast at Sue's. And I'm assuming that he was giving her a breakdown of what he was taking from it. Now, on Breakfast at Sue's, I'm all over the place. I'm talking about some personal stuff. I'm talking about some wild stuff. You know what I'm saying? But this kid was sharp enough to pick the jewels out of these songs and present them to his mom. He was like, yo, you like one of the only names my mom speak when it comes to music. I said, bro, you don't understand how humble I am. And you can definitely call me Unc. You could definitely call me Unc. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, that's humbling, bro. That's humbling.
A lot of people don't know, man, just because you don't sell millions of records don't mean nobody listening to you.
Real talk. Real talk.
Watch what you say. And this goes to everybody. They watch us,
Absolutely.
and me, myself, I try to carry myself the most positive way I can. I show love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the only way to be. I don't know no other way to be. But yeah, man, we need to really, as grown-ups, we have to really watch what we say, because these kids are listening, man. They took the jewels from your album,
Right.
from music, and
made
took
a case.
it.
Made a case for me.
And now his mom's like, y'all gotta hear, man. It becomes it becomes an infinity.
I said, listen, when I give Mom Duke's approval, you already know it's up from there. It is up.
So tell us, man, how you keep that charisma, that drive, the way you carry yourself, and your presence, man, because it's like you're there. You're always there. You know what I mean? It's like you always there, and when you're there, you represent.
That was the plan. Yeah, believe it or not, that was the plan. I used to play the background a lot, purposely, but at some point I figured, you know what I'm saying, it was time for me to at least, you know what I'm saying, stake my claim. I needed to stick the flag in it. I wanted to be one of the ones holding the flag when we stuck it in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So for me, the plan was always to be, I don't have to be the topic of the conversation, but I am always, for the last X amount of years, I'm always part of the conversation. And that's all it takes. That's all it takes for me. I'm not greedy. I take what's for me. You know what I'm saying? I keep everything that I kill, but I take what's for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to be the topic of the conversation, as long as I'm a part of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a mention. And with that being said, I'm right where I need to be. I'm always on pace.
Always, man. Always represent. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to like working with a producer, I feel like, with you, because of the way you are, you can mesh with pretty much anybody and make it magical.
I can, but I don't. And sometimes, believe it or not, I don't on purpose. I pay attention to the conversations that me and producers have. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll be dealing with a producer, and you know what I'm saying? I know they have the same issues with artists as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely not a one-sided street. But sometimes you'll be dealing with a producer and they be talking about like all of these different numbers, this, that, and the third. But I'm looking and I'm listening. I'm thinking to myself, like no disrespect, but what we talking those numbers for? You ain't never did no numbers. You see what I'm saying? They just, and to me, that seemed like, I get it. You know, I'm gonna do some numbers. So you're just looking for the bag. And I might work with you, but we might be working for forever. Whereas opposed to, you know what I'm saying, another producer, it just truly, truly be about getting some dope shit done and everything move like water. And of course, we're gonna get to the bag, but we talk about that when, you know what I'm saying, when we finish the work.
Let's put the work in first.
Yeah, motherfuckers be wanting to talk about the bag, what we, I already know what we could potentially do. I know what I can do by myself. So I already know what we can potentially do, but like, let's focus on the work. Let's focus on
Yeah.
the work. Look, I got like a shitload of songs done, some dope features and everything. But with that being said, there's like no real structure to it. You know what I'm, that's a turn off to me. Like, I won't just put a bunch of loose shit. I never want my shit to sound like a bunch of loose tracks. You know what I'm saying? For me, I got a formula to it. Like, and I feel like that formula ain't out. So like that shit for me is, even though it's as dope as some of the shit is on there, it's nowhere near, you know what I'm saying, being put into to play any place. Any place. Like, I take that when it's time for me to do a project and present it, like I take that shit serious. And I'm never really in a rush. The chemistry will make it flow, but like, I'm never really in a rush. I got niggas I've been working with for 2 years, and I still, me personally, because things ain't where they need to be for me, as far as, you know what I'm saying, the thinking that goes into everything, I'm nowhere near done. Nowhere near done.
I'm glad you said all that, man, because, you know, I feel the same way when it comes to that. Like, I was brought up like, you got to work. You got to work in order to get rewarded. Right. That's the hard way. Nothing I mean, let's be honest, nothing comes easy for us, man. You know, it really doesn't. You know, we got to bust our asses to get what we want. And I'm okay with that. But when I meet another person that's doing the same as me, that's busting their ass just like I am, what can we get together and work on?
Make it right.
And let's promote it. Let's promote it together the same way. Not me and then you know, like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? I was looking at your page today on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that your profile picture was Riggs.
Absolutely.
And I said, wow.
Yeah, that's the latest project that came out from my camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when your body work is up, that's what that avatar should be. Like, that's what I should be pushing. Whenever you drop the video, it didn't matter whether it was a video that featured me or video that featured somebody else, video with Rome Streets or whatever. I feel like, when you take, like, certain shit go without say. Like, nobody has to call me and tell me, Mavericks getting ready to drop, switch your avatar, this, that, and the third. Like, I kind of disregard you when somebody has to coach you through that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people know how to be on a team, but really don't know how to be teammates. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just speaking about my team. I'm talking about teams, period. But like, nigga, get to the end of the bench. We got this. We got this. Like, I know what to do without being told. Yeah, know what to do without being told. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody should know their job. You should know your job. You know what I'm saying? You know what your strengths are. You know what your weaknesses are. You know what I'm saying? Your strengths, your weaknesses, lean on your brother to get that strength. You know what I'm saying? When I say shit like that, sometimes people don't really get what I'm saying.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, you get it. You get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. Talking to a guy on my team, I'm talking to a guy on somebody else shit. Like, this, whatever your strengths are, you exploit them shits. You ever know somebody that's really, really good at some shit, and then they be like, yeah, I got bored with it. So I decided that, I got bored with playing the violin, even though I was a world-class violinist. So I figured I'd take up piano. No, go fucking nuts with that violin.
Go nuts with the violin.
Yeah,
there's levels. There's levels, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Push it to the limit. And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? My strengths, you know what I'm saying? I exploit them. Whatever my weaknesses are, I find ways to, you know what I'm saying, be creative, to be smart, you know what I'm saying? I'm not as fast as the young guys anymore, so I play the angles. So I'm gonna still make the tackle. I'm gonna still make a hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at math. I play the angles.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, man, everything you drop is a jewel, man. You know, the Jones you did with Hobgoblin, you know, them Jones, the chemistry there is crazy though, man. Like,
yeah, man, Hop's got some shit. We actually got the Redux in the works. It's actually in production now. So like, you know what I'm saying? At some point you're gonna get the Angels and Demons Redux project, which is Angels and Demons 1 on steroids. They got like 6 extra tracks. It's gonna have more visuals, and plus, like anybody who get a physical copy of it, you're gonna get the bonus tracks. You know what I'm saying?
eesh.
Which are so you know what I'm saying. And all you're gonna get like 16, 17 joints. Joint with AR-15. Joint with not Teller Banks. I'm sorry, man. Teller got some other shit. Jamil Honesty.
Oh wow.
Got Mooch on there. You know what I'm saying? We did some shit. As a matter of fact, I got Eddie Kane on there. And I got another feature. Like, yo, it's crazy because it's already done. So as fast as I got it into production, which again was never a rush, I just finished up some shit with Shoop. So that's why I'm like, yo, that's why I seem like I'm like, yeah, I got such and such on there, yada yada, because I just finished the project a couple of weeks back.
Wow, nice, man.
Real
Yeah,
shit.
you always roll it out right though, man. I like how you guys roll it out, man.
Listen, the rollout
Eastwood,
important.
yourself.
Yep, the rollout important. I feel like when we rolled Suze out, we did that and made it to where if your rollout ain't right, it don't really matter like how dope your music is, your shit's still gonna be forgettable. And it's only gonna be forgettable because you didn't do it right. Like you took the shortcut, you know what I'm saying? We used a particular strategy that was gonna continue to bring you back to Suze. I had niggas posting pancake emojis last week. Suze dropped in October last year. You heard?
And they still that joke, but yo, it don't feel like it though.
Yeah, right. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Yep, when you do it right, that's how it's supposed to be.
Because you always go back, and that album cover's crazy. That album cover's like, yo.
Listen, man, that album cover is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Ivan Merlin for that. Stab Master Arson. He did that artwork. When I was looking for cover art, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something a little funky. So I called Uncle Tim from the UK and I hollered at him and was like, yo, listen, I need to get some shit done along the lines, you know, a little abstract, but at the same time, kind of straightforward, something along the lines of Uncle Doofus. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll point you in the direction. And he sent me to Stab Master Arson. After Stab Master Arson did the Breakfast at Sue's cover work, you seen that type of art popping up everywhere. So it's as beautiful as it is to me. It's like, damn, like I can never go back to that well.
I know.
Yep, I can never go back to that well. That's how I am with shit. I don't want all of the same niggas that's on everybody's shit on my shit. I don't want the same artwork from everybody else. So like, once I feel like it's like the prettiest girl shit. Everybody want the prettiest girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When the prettiest girl pop up, I feel like Breakfast at Sue's was the prettiest girl. You know what I'm saying? Listen, niggas might have slept on Uncle Doofus, but for me, it didn't matter who artwork was what. Uncle Doofus was the prettiest girl. You know what I'm saying? And I let Uncle Doofus sit forever and then hollered at, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Tim. And was like, yo, boom, whoever did that artwork, like, I need him, bro. And it's like, yeah, fuck that. Like, a lot of niggas don't know. Uncle Tim do a lot of shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes. Like, he part of my team when it comes to me putting the project out and everything. So he do a lot of shit. Definitely gotta give him his props, but he pointed me in the right direction. But like once he did
Man.
that, and that shit was like public, like you seen artwork start changing left and right. Like a lot of that
Oh, it's
shit
true
started
though.
popping up.
It's true though.
Damn. I was like, yo, this shit fire. I like his artwork. But I could never go back and work with Stab Master Arson again. You know what I'm saying? Not on no music artwork or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But definitely big him up, just because like he like super popular now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm the one who did that or me and Rand did that, but what I am saying is I'm sure we were the inspiration
Yeah,
behind
inspiration.
it. A lot of
Definitely.
niggas knew him before I did. They knew him before, they were familiar with him before me. But nobody was popping up like that. And then all of a sudden shit was popping up left and right. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. But
That's the kind, that's the kind of artwork, man, that you could just do your whole wall like that, bro, and come in every day and look at that. Oh, it's beautiful, man. Are you gonna put them on canvas?
Listen, I'm gonna put them on canvas, but being that like the breakfast that schools run is not over, but it's over. Okay. And believe it or not, I didn't even get all of the artwork that I was supposed to from Stab Master, because I was supposed to get like I was putting alternate artwork out for every artist that was on the project. So it was going to be like several alternate covers, you know what I'm saying, that was going to continue to pop up. And we got like 3 in. And I'm not sure what maybe it was all of that other artwork that he was doing that was popping up. You know what I'm saying? They kind of got things.
He went all out. They started dropping stuff left and right.
Yeah. Absolutely. So they're gonna be, canvases, and what I was gonna do, believe it or not, what I was gonna do was after I got all of the artwork back that had features for, that featured everybody that was on the project, it was all supposed to make one big picture. Like, it was gonna be one big diner scene. So you got the original, which is me at the table by myself. The second one has me and Spanish Rand in the diner having a shootout. The next one has Tree Mason and Aldo, you know what I'm saying, going nuts in the diner. The next one after that was supposed to have, I want to say, Ason, Riggs, and UFO Fever on it. You know what I'm saying? So it was going to be like one big picture when they all came together. But I was going to like do raffles and get those shits to, like, you know what I'm saying, some of the fans, you know what I'm saying, but they were going to be metal. Metal, right? So
they'll last forever then.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they'll last forever. That's a hell of a marketing scheme, bro.
Man, listen. Yo, see.
Talking shit, man. Talking shit, man.
You gotta have a team that's like right there. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can get everything done. You kind of got a little bit of that Geppetto in you. You can really pull the strings and make everything happen. Because when it's out of your hands, no matter how successful it is, it's a failure. It's a failure. So with Breakfast at Sue's being, you know what I'm saying, probably my most successful project, it's a failure in other areas because this was supposed to happen and this did not happen. You know what I'm saying? And when that doesn't happen, you kind of take the life away from, you know what I'm saying, what the vision is all together.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? On the outside looking in, it's like, yo, that shit crazy. Like I said, niggas putting pancake emojis up last week.
That's
a good thing.
That's some fly shit, man. I know every time I go back and listen to it, I'm like, it feels like new, man.
Yeah, they had no idea though it was supposed to be so much more, you know what I'm saying, to it. And that was out of my hands, out of Rand hands. It's like you really need all parties that are involved, whether it's business-wise or not, like you need them to fulfill, you know, what needs to be fulfilled in order for everything to truly be a success. And, you know, sometimes that shit, like I said, it's out of your hands. You don't really get to pull somebody else's strings. You know, either they can do it or they can't do it. Or, you know what I'm saying, maybe my ideas, may be a little too much or maybe a little too big for certain people, and it just don't work out. It's like, yo, this nigga stressing me out. Now I gotta draw 3 more niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then do another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa.
Yeah. But that's how people rock, man. They feel like that one time, that's it. Yeah. It's like one and done. That's it.
I might need you 10 times. Yep, I might need you 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Like for every release, we already know I'm part of the cloth, so that's my initial team. But like for every release, there's several people that have absolutely nothing to do with the music that was produced that I use as another team to give me what I need as far as my presentation and all of that other stuff. Like I feel that's important.
It's a rollout, man.
Absolutely.
It's a rollout because I think artists get too much intact with just making the music that they forget everything else around it. They don't know. I honestly, they don't know. They don't know marketing. They don't know, how to market themselves, put themselves out there, and Mav, there ain't no shortcuts to this, man.
Nah, it ain't. Listen, you can put out a project and it don't matter if you rap better than me or any of that shit. I don't ever pay attention to that anyways, because I know what I can do. But if you don't do all of the other shit, I promise your shit have died way before my shit died. And it's just because you don't do what need to be done.
Yeah. And
you can't just rap no more.
No. There's a lot to it, man. There's a lot to it. But you make music that's timeless too.
I appreciate hearing that, bro.
So you can always go back, and listen to the music and be like, yo, this joint still feel like it's yesterday. You know what I mean?
That's, believe it or not, man, me and Rand had the project done for a year before we even, you know what I'm saying, put it out. And we stayed away from it, didn't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? For me, the fun part was doing all of the extra shit that had to be done when it was time to release the project. So that's what I was focusing on during that time, as well as still doing, features and doing my other work. Yeah. But you can't just, it ain't just about rapping no more, man. You gotta, what else you got?
Yeah.
Motherfucker might not even buy your project for the raps. Motherfucker might be like, yo, I just want the stickers. I know the nigga could rap. He always rapping. You know what I'm saying? I know what he's gonna do. I got expectations of him, but I want those stickers that come with his project. You know what I'm saying? Or I want
they need an attachment, man. They need to be attached to the artist.
Yeah.
To their favorite artist. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
Yeah, man.
Something that everybody can't have. So everybody's not gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can have the digital download. Listen, with the Redux project, if you don't get a physical, you don't get those bonus songs. Those bonuses aren't on the actual album. They come separately. So if you don't get a physical, you can't have them.
You can't have them.
Can't have them.
Hey.
You might know somebody who got them and they might share them with you, but like you don't get to have them. And some people are going to be like, yo, I got the OG version. I'm going to get the Redux version because I want those extra 6 songs, but I want to get a physical version of it because I want those songs that everybody's not going to have. So a motherfucker who might get the extra 6 songs just by purchasing the Redux version in digital, he has no idea.
Yeah.
Pardon me, he has no idea that he ain't getting the other songs.
He's getting the other songs on there.
Yeah, he ain't getting those. That's not how that works.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The greatest feeling in the world is to get your hands. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I get albums for days. Mm-hmm. My email be filled to the rim with albums that don't come out till months later, but I get that hookup, right?
Right.
So it feels like back in the day when you when I used to live in New York, because that's where I'm from. I used to go to this place called Bates.
Get some white labels.
and Bates was there. You could get vinyl, CD, everything, right? And
Right.
he will always say, hey, yo, I got this joint. It come out for another week. But to me, another week was a lot. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo,
Absolutely.
let me grab that joint. You know what I mean? And he'll
Right.
act like he's doing something special, right? He's passing you the joint without nobody seeing you. Like, yo,
And it
watch it.
was special. It was special,
Yes.
bro. I had a nigga like that at the foot action back in the day when I was in high school, right? And the foot action was out in the town of Greece at the mall out there. And what the kid would do is he'd let me and my man Lohim cop the shoes that was on the coming soon posters. You know what I'm saying? He'd let us cop those shits like a couple of weeks early. And he'd just be like, yo, I can't give you the box because the box gotta stay on the shelf back there so it looked like the inventory is what it's supposed to be. So I don't need no box, you know what I'm saying? We was wearing them shits tomorrow. You heard? So we show up at the end of the night when the store getting ready to close, and we cop the shoes. And you know what I'm saying? He just put them in a bag for us. And then the next day at school, boom, you know what I'm saying? We wearing the shits that come out like 2-3 weeks later, you know, and everybody going nuts.
How you get them Jones? You hook me up, hook me up.
Absolutely. And we can do that, but it's going to cost you.
It's going to cost you. Yeah, exactly.
Cost you. Yeah.
Man, those were the good old days, man. Yo, I can't wait till they stop this. Listen, it's cool and everything, man, but this digital crap got to go away, man. I'm sorry, bro.
I feel you.
You know, and I think the only people that could stop it is the artists, obviously. You know what I mean?
But listen, I listen to digital shit when I'm traveling.
It's convenient, man. It's convenient. I mean, that's cool because I remember, you know, going through the CDs while I'm driving. Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now you just press the button and go, hey, play this for me. You know, it's beautiful.
Yep. Yo, you can talk to the dashboard. Yo, play such and such. You can hit the button on the steering wheel. Be like, yo, play this. Play this. Yeah, that part.
You know, but the sound from vinyl, and you know, I get vinyls all the time, and when I play it, it sounds totally different. Because you got to think about it. It goes through different filters before it goes up to the platform.
Right.
You know, so you know, it's wild, man. But one day you'll see, man. It's still gonna be there, but more physical is gonna be more. People gonna want that physical, man.
Absolutely, I think it's just about having something they can touch, as opposed to having something that everybody can have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You know, moving forward, I ain't putting no more stuff on there. I'm gonna just put it physical. That's it on my personal website.
I don't blame you.
You
know what? When I put something on like the DSPs, it truly be for like the reach, because I had niggas that went to the DSPs because Breakfast at Sue's ain't come out on DSP till like 3 weeks after the project.
Yeah.
And all it did was bring more life because you had the DSP niggas jump on the shit again. So it brought more life to it. And I remember one day Riggs hit me and was like, yo, this shit just landed on like Tidal and all of that shit, right? I was like, yeah. He was like, nigga, Twitter is going crazy right now. He said, you would have thought the shit just came out. I said, yeah, that was the plan. I want to force feed them. They don't get it. They don't get it when the physical drop. They don't get it. The DSPs ain't get it. They don't get it.
Nah, definitely, man.
Oh, they gotta wait. The DSP niggas can wait. Look, that's when the niggas who do all of your reviews and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get a few niggas that actually buy the shit to do your reviews, but then you get, I call them DSP niggas. It'll be the review niggas, because you know damn well they didn't purchase 60 albums to review and listen to over the course of the last, you know,
it's impossible. It's impossible, absolutely, bro. That's why I do away with that. I don't even. Yeah. I rather speak to the artist face to face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, real shit. It's funny. Like I don't take no none of that shit personal and none of that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But I know that like once the shit hit the DSPs, that's when the review coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, yeah, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. when you buy my shit, you call it whatever the fuck you want. But I don't even take you serious if you just waited until my shit popped up on the DSP, so you can be like, well, I feel like this project he did better. Who give a fuck what you feel? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Listen, when
sticky
you don't
fingers,
spend your
man.
hard-earned money, now you get to be like, yo, I'm a little upset about this shit, man. I like this one, but I don't like this one as much, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? But if you paid $9 a month, and a lot of them shits be free at this point, you know what I'm saying? You can pay money for the
Yeah.
upgraded experience. I mean, nigga, you don't get no say. Shut up.
Shut your mouth. Shut that
Yeah,
mouth.
shut the fuck up. You don't get no say.
Yo, I
Word.
always remember, I forgot what interview it was, but it was Sticky Fingers. He was being interviewed and the ball was bigging him up, man. So he goes, all right, what was the favorite song on the album? And the ball was like, and he was like, man, get the fuck out of here. He got up and walked off.
Listen, I don't review. I like what I like as an artist, but in most cases, I'm not really listening. I'm just coming off of some travel. So during, during my time, in the air, I had put certain shit in the queue to listen to. I listened to Tana Talk 4.
Yes.
I listened to my brother Eddie Kane shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts to Eddie Kane, man.
But like when I'm in work mode, I don't give a fuck who dropped what. I don't listen to none of that shit. I listen in between albums. I'm not worried about trying to keep up with the trend or the moderns. I don't give a fuck. If I'm working on something, please don't ask me, did I hear your shit? And there's no disrespect to you, but I promise you I did not. I'm working.
Yep.
I'm working on my shit. I don't want to be influenced by your shit. I don't want to have something in my head and I'm putting it in words and writing and shit. And then I got to be like, did I make that shit up or did I hear that? You know what I'm saying?
That's true, man. That is so true.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that.
I'm heavy influenced on the Roots, man. So I can't listen to none of that shit when I'm doing my job. Hell, I fuck around sound like Erykah Badu.
Nope. When I'm cooking, man, I ain't listening to nothing. I'm listening to production. And when I feel like I don't never really feel like I hit a brick wall, but when I feel like I'm slowing down, I leave that alone and I go do some other production. You know what I'm saying? Two new, I'm sure they're not new producers, but they're new to me. Two guys that I just incorporated into, the scheme of things that I do. Okay. Cell Uno and a kid named Ken Cushion. You know what I'm saying? Just niggas got some sounds, you know what I'm saying? So when when I feel like I'm slowing down, when I feel like, you know what I'm saying? This might have been a 10-9 round in favor of everything else. I didn't win this round, you know what I'm saying? I'll go jump and do some Cell Uno shit. Or I'll go write some shit that, Ken Cushion.
There you go.
Then once I record it, it feel like, you know what I'm saying? Or some Jamil Honesty shit. A lot of niggas don't realize Jamil got some beats. Jamil's sick with it. And then like after that, I feel good. I feel relieved. And then I go right back to working on whatever that project is. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like at that point, it's like going outside for recess after lunch. You know what I'm saying? When you was a kid, you could have been tired all day. When you get the lunch, you know what I'm saying? You get your swagger back a little bit. But then once you went outside, I don't know what you was doing outside. Like as I got older, I started doing less outside, but I was doing stuff. You know what I mean? But when you're a young gun, you know what I'm saying? Listen, where we at? We on the football field. I'm about to run 5,000 yards and score 60 touchdowns before the whistle blow, before us to go back in to finish the day out. You know what I mean? You come back into school and put your mouth on the water fountain. You know what I'm saying? To get rejuvenated.
Put your mouth on the water fountain.
On it. You know what I'm saying?
It used to taste better when you put your mouth on it.
On it.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, see?
Dang,
like,
fam.
Certain niggas know. And shit, you know what I mean? That's how I approach the music. That's how I feel when I jump You know what I'm saying? When I jump ship for a few minutes, just refresh, and I get back to it, they feel brand new again. So, you know what I mean? It's easy to move forward.
Man,
Like
that's
when I recorded the whole Hoodlum project in the middle of, if I'm not mistaken, I did that in the middle of me, Gates, and Big Ghost, the Dark Side of Nature joint.
wow.
And I had got the features back. So I did that whole project. I recorded that whole project in one day. After that session, it was I sent it to be mixed down and mastered.
So when you record, you got your own recording studio in the house?
No, not in the crib. I don't like company. I don't like company. We won't get shit done here. Listen, half of my niggas ain't never been to my house. Real talk.
No, I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
I don't do company.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. No,
mean?
but I mean like for your vocals though. Do you go to a studio?
You know we got a team studio. So I just hit up our engineer, and you know what I'm saying? Me and him get in there. I usually get in, I work early. So I might be in the studio at 8 a.m.
Yo, that's what I love it.
Yeah, by noon, shit, I done been in the studio for 4 hours. Now I got the rest of the day to do whatever. I got a wife and kids, so you know what I'm saying? Like rapping all times of night and all that shit just don't really work in my favor. Yeah, that shit don't really work for me.
You gotta
now,
stand.
Do I go to a late session sometimes? Absolutely. But like shit, I wake up every morning, 4 a.m. Like I'm programmed, 4 a.m. I'm up. Listen, if my engineer was woke at 4, we'd be in the studio by 5.
Like get that work done.
Yeah, absolutely. I love being in the studio first thing before everybody else. It's quiet. Like I'm one of them niggas, like I don't really want all that. I don't want niggas making noise and all of that shit.
And the older you get, the less you like that shit.
Ornery. That's the old man shit kicking in. Y'all niggas stop rapping, stop moving, stop. What you moving your hands for? You know what I mean? So I ain't really with all of that.
Yo, turn that shit off, man. Yeah, shit too loud, dog.
Sit still when I'm working. So in most cases, if I'm not working with you, you're probably not in the studio with me. You know what I'm saying? Riggs will pop in, Mooch will pop in. You know what I'm saying? Briefly, but like they say something to me and go about their business. Riggs will pop in. You know what I'm saying? Come in. What up, Unc? Give me a hug. Talk his shit. Go do something and then bounce. But like I be in there working, just me and the engineer. That's and I feel like I'm more productive like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes even the feature artist that you might have on there might come in there and bring his bullshit in there, and then like shit that you normally be able to get done just take way longer.
Yeah, it do, man.
Word. I come prepared.
You can tell, man, you're a man of the business, man, you know, straight up. That hey, listen, if everybody was like that, man, this industry would be a way better place, man.
Oh, this should be crazy.
What? Damn.
This should be crazy. But like one thing I ain't come to do is hang out with you. You heard? I ain't come to hang out with you. When I come to hang out with you, you're gonna know I came to hang out with you. But like if we got work to do, I didn't come to hang out with you.
Let's get the work. Let's get the work done, man. Let's get the work done.
Right. Definitely. We schedule a hangout. Yeah, we schedule a hangout.
Yeah, and I don't
smoke, right? So like I don't smoke.
Oh, you don't?
So, no. So I don't really want nobody smoking or none of that shit while I'm in the studio either, because it fuck with my voice.
Yeah, I hear you.
So like I'm not fun to be in the studio with. I'm probably the least fun person to be in the studio with, because like off the rip, like I don't like to listen to the beat repetitively. You know how niggas be like, yo, put the beat on.
Oh no.
After I hear it one time thoroughly all the way through, I don't want to hear it no more. I want it to be absolute quiet. Like if I'm gonna cook right there on the spot, I might tell Speed, like, yo, play that. Once I hear what I need to hear, then I tell him to shut it down. He'd be like, yo, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm like, I'm about to go smoke a cigarette or something, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Just give me that space to, right? When he come back in, he might come back in, you know what I'm saying, 10 minutes later.
So he already know what it is.
Yeah, listen, Speed been with me. Yo, Speed been in the studio with me more than anybody over the course of the last few years, more than anybody.
Wow.
And he cloth. So you know what I'm saying? He been in the studio with me more than anybody. He recorded Breakfast at Sue's. He recorded Hoodlum. He recorded Dark Side of Nature. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he's recorded and produced shit on, you know what I'm saying? The Cloth album and a lot of other shit. You know what I mean?
So what can we expect, man?
Let's speak there. Man,
were you gonna say?
Oh no! You said what can we expect?
Yeah, what can we expect, man?
What you can expect. Dust to Dust 2 with Katola. I don't know if you hip the Dust to Dust 1, but me and Katola went back in the lab and got D2 squared away. We got Riggs on there, we got Pounds on there, we got Hus Kingpin on there. We got the young lady Chung on there. A lot of niggas don't know. Chung is Katola's artist. You know what I'm saying? She making waves right now. And yeah, we brought you Dust to Dust 2. We're gonna have some of the same elements from the original on there. You know, he like the king of that narco bolero sound. That's his shit. If you ask me, a lot of niggas can like implement, you know what I'm saying, that narco shit in a joint. Like he from Chile. So like that shit in him, you know what I'm saying? It's different from, you know what I'm saying, my homie from Genesee Street who made a beat and just threw that shit in there. Like that's his culture. So you know what I mean? I feel like that's truly his sound, you know what I'm saying? After that, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with me and Choop. I did that shit in like a little over a month. That shit felt good, and Choop was right there while it was being done. You know what I mean? Couple of sessions, couple of trips over to the house, make some tweaks, you know what I'm saying? He'd tweak some shit on the fly and be like, yo, how you feel about this ending, this, that, and the third? We got Teller Banks on there on a joint called I See Dead People, which is crazy. We got Riggs on there. We got Aldo on there. I think somebody else on there too. Don't give me the line though. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, yeah, we got Jamil Honesty on that. That's a name I mentioned a lot on this podcast too.
Yo, he's a problem, man.
He is in several different ways. That's my brother though. Me and Jamil don't talk about music. We don't even talk about music. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know the relationship is real. We talk about everything but music. But then when you hear something, you know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, boom, I'm about to send you something. Let me know if you fuck with it. If you do, send me that shit back. You know what I'm saying? When you get a chance with a verse on it, yada, yada. And that shit go both ways. But that's my bro. We talk about everything but music. When it's time to do some music, or I want something done, or he wants something done, he just fly that shit through. And that's the type of relationship I like. Now, of course, it can't always be like that. And it's not going to always be like that. But like there's a handful of guys that can hit me right now and be like, yo, boom, I got this joint, I want to send it through. And based on like who you are, and not who you are status wise, but based on who you are as far as who I am to you, then that's like, yo, we ain't talking about no bread or none of that shit. Nigga, send it through. And as soon as I get in the studio, I get that shit knocked out for you. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other guys, and again, it don't matter who you are. Yeah, like, yeah, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? That shit all sound nice, but like, let's talk to business. And the reason why we talking to business is because niggas don't really want to make good music with you. Niggas be looking for conquests. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like little hidden shit. You know, niggas have other agendas and shit. So like, if you're looking for the conquest, nigga, yeah, send that bread over and I'll get that shit knocked out for you. But like, I ain't no conquest. I ain't gonna make it easy for you. I ain't gonna make it fun for you.
Yeah,
nigga, that's you finish doing whatever you're doing. You scrape that money up. You know, you send it over. You get that taken care of for you.
Yeah, that's that. No, I definitely feel you on that one, man. Definitely feel you on that one. But that's good, man. Man, we appreciate you coming by, brother. And man, we're gonna have to bring you back for a part 2, man.
Listen now, man. We covered shit, but we ain't even really scratched the surface. So listen, man, whenever you got time, you know, hit me up. If I got time, we'll figure it all out and we get it done for you.
That's what we're gonna do, man. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a part 2 because I got a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about.
Indeed.
And you know, we're gonna keep it fresh like that. So this for everybody, man. We
Indeed.
did this gonna be the part one right here, and then we'll record the part two. We'll set that up as soon as we get off of here, and then we'll put the two parts out, because I ain't get to scratch. I ain't get to talk about nothing that.
Yo, that's
the first time ever, bro.
When men talk, though, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
it just be a conversation.
Yo, man. So we ain't even gonna go. It's just gonna be, yo, this was part one.
Indeed.
And this is Mav and Zaz, and we'll be back for part two, man.
Let's
Peace.
Peace.